I'm going live right now, fellas.
All right.
I will copy the link over in just a second, Richie.
So it does load up the this part of it before, even if you go live, like after.
Okay, well, stop saying stuff weird then.
What's
Won't have a
weird?
problem. All right, we're up. Where you at, though? All right, what's up? What's up? What's happening? HTPS coming at you again on a Wednesday. We got the one and only Joey Finley on the camera. Commentator extraordinaire.
That's about all I can do involving paintball. So gotta take it how you can.
Yep.
So you excited about the 1v1?
Oh yeah, it's gonna be fun, man. I'm really excited about it. I think it's a great deal for people like what they got. You know, a lot of people like to talk trash about what they can do in one-on-ones until it's the time to actually do it. So this is gonna separate, the winners and the losers pretty quick.
Yep.
So I think it's gonna be really good.
No, for sure.
So 1v1. All right. So let's go over. So Joey, I don't know if you know about the new sponsors we picked up. Core Sample, which is the from Chico and Tony. They are, t-shirt designers and stuff like that. So kind of like the paintball swag. Also, you can use it casually to go out because their design's pretty sick. We showed off some of this stuff last week. But you can check them out on Instagram. It's Core Sample PB or Core Sample Paintball on Instagram, and also Core Sample PB on Facebook. They'll have a website up soon. We'll have that link as well, and they'll be giving away some swag at the event. Also,
Chico and Tony want some free, marketing. They're gonna have to give a T-shirt to me and T for the broadcast.
oh, there you go. So you heard that, Tony and Chico. If you guys do watch this later, Joey and T want some shirts. They will have a booth at the event, so if you guys do want to buy some product, support them and support Paintball General, they'll have a booth there. They told me a brand new long sleeves coming out for the design, so it's pretty cool. I got to see the design. I can't show it because it's supposed to be like a fresh release, limited run.
Did not tell y'all. If you want to keep a secret, don't tell Richie.
Oh no! They told me to let you guys know there's a long sleeve coming out. It's cool design. I actually like the design itself. We'll be at the event for sale.
Yeah.
Don't know price, but they'll let you know at the event. Also, they'll have some cool like the original Core Sample logo itself. If you guys see it on, if you want to throw up our sponsorship page, Dave, let me send it to you if you don't have it. If you haven't seen their original logo, it's that circle.
Oh, well, I was getting ready for the other one because we showed them yesterday, right?
Yeah.
Let me pull this up.
I like that design. It's kind of like a throwback.
Yeah.
Reminds me of like something from like the 70s or something.
Oh yeah. What's up? Oh, soda's always up in here. What's up? Yeah. So.
We wanna say congratulations on that podium finish.
Mm-hmm. Second place USXPO, right?
Yep.
Congrats. You guys are killing it. Can't wait to watch you guys next week. Is it next week?
Yep.
Oh yeah, next week. Yeah, the event's coming up close. So they'll be giving away some swag, but normally when we throw away, not throw away, but the throwing of the prizes or the giveaways, and then
yeah.
And then they are the core sponsors for the 1v1. So it is Core Sample 1v1. They'll be giving away for first and second prize for the winners. So you get to pick a shirt. I think they get a shirt beside for you guys, stuff like that. And then, of course, check out the swag, the tent. The other sponsors that we picked up, of course, and I can't say this is like one of my favorite people. I had a gun done, by them, by Outlaw Anodizing. So this is one of my personal guns that I like shooting a lot. It's a nice polished, I called it the T1000 or the T800 from Terminator. It's a polished silver core metal. They did a really good job. Of course, if you guys know Just In Case, he had a couple of twisters done by them. Really sweet. Dave, if you could pull up their Instagram, or if you guys want to check them out on Instagram, it's Outlaw Anodizing on Instagram, and all their cool anodizing guns. They do that for paintball. If you're into real guns, they also anodize real guns as well. So you can check out their website on that. They are local. They are in Houston, and their address, of course, is on their website. So check out their stuff. Phil, and his partner, I think his partner Chris, they do a great job. Like, look how smooth that stuff looks. Look how clean it is.
That's sick,
Yeah.
right there.
Everything comes out real nice. I wanted to look at they did a car or something like that too. It came out really dope.
Oh yeah, there you go. Yeah,
They do like wraps and stuff like that. So they do a lot of custom stuff. It looks like whatever you want to do, they can do it.
Mm-hmm. And then what's cool about what they're going to be giving us as a sponsorship is we will have 3 X 2.0s special anodized with our logo on one side and Pro Edge on the other, because Pro Edge is actually helping us with the X 2.0s. The season champs for the 3-man and D5 will actually be winning those X's. So it'll be 3 of them in the world with that ano, and then you'll get a certificate that we're trying to work on, and then we'll figure some other cool stuff. But that's the season prize for D5 3-man, guys. So make sure you guys play the next event that's coming up in July 17th. I think you guys are gonna be on Sunday, which is the 18th of July, and then the championship at the end of the year. So high scores win those guns, man.
That's nasty.
Yeah, and they do some sick work. Like, look how sick that is.
Nice work. Ooh, okay. All right.
I really enjoyed the steaks that they had in there. That made me hungry. Thanks.
For sure.
So yeah, so make sure you guys support, our sponsors as much as they support the sport itself and the league. If you guys want to have some cool guns done, buy them, paintball guns, real guns, anything aluminum. I know that they can ano. Best way to get in contact them was either message them. Either message them on Instagram or call them directly. So if you want to go to their website, it should be outlawanodizing.com or Outlaw Ano. And then if you want to just message them on Instagram, they also have a Facebook, again, Outlaw Anodizing. So they might have a booth at this next event. It depends on the weather, because those guns are expensive for them to display. If it's rains pretty hard, they won't have a booth, but if not, they should be there.
Yep.
Okay, so let's move on. You guys have anything about the sponsorships? Like, of course, all of our sponsors, if they want to pull it up to let everybody see it, it's also going to be on our website. But Pro Edge Paintball, of course, one of our biggest sponsors, supplies us with the prizes, helps us with a lot of the back stuff. So Pro Edge Paintball, if you guys are from Houston or online, want to order online, if you are out of Houston, it's proedgepb.com or proedgepaintball.com. You can definitely do some online orders. I think it's free shipping over $49. So, if you guys want to order some guns and stuff like that, free shipping. If you order before 5 o'clock, it will leave that day. So as long as it's not on, I think Friday's the last day to order for that same day shipping. So, and then also, of course, without on Pixel, it's going to be pretty much our live stream, our scoreboard, stuff like that. Without Jose from On Pixel and his crew, we couldn't bring you that live webcast that we, you guys really enjoy stuff like that. So make sure you guys support them. If you guys have plans for concerts, any of that stuff, or you want to do like a gathering that involves in big screens, media, stuff like that, hit up On Pixel. They definitely do all that kind of stuff. The other ones, of course, would be GI Sports, provide us always with the great paint. Empire Paintball, same thing, same branch. They help us with the paint and stuff like that. Flight Zone Houston is going to be our new 1v1 location. If you guys want to check them out, they should be open pretty soon. They do like private team practice and stuff like that. Paintball Zone South. Jim's a great guy, great field, really competitive airball field. Also, he has some Call of Duty field on the south location of Beamer, and he also has a field up north near Deerbrook Mall, right?
1960.
1960, yeah.
Yep.
And of course, Texas Legends, where the location for the 5-man's going to happen. This event coming June 5th and 6th. It's Texas Paintball Legends. Ryan's a great guy. Also, a pretty competitive speedball field. He's working on some new field and jelly ball. So if you guys want to check them out, or go see him on the webcast, or want to come out to the event and watch, you're welcome to. And then weapons provide us with some cool swags, and also those cool flags you get at 3-man. So don't forget about weapons. And then TXR, of course, another great field. And then Gangster's always at our events. They'll have a booth there again. And then undisputed belts for all the cool belts you guys get. So thank you to all our sponsors. So let's start moving on to the big stuff, right? Yep. So Dave, do you want to go on with the 1v1 rules first, or do you want to go?
Let me pull everything up and get it started. So yeah, we're excited to do the 1v1. We know that, or everyone should know that, we're gonna do it on Sunday after D4 finals. It's gonna be hard to tell now about when the D4 finals will be finished, but the rosters actually lock this Saturday at 11:59. So if you need to add any additional players, if you need to make any kind of roster changes or anything like that, make sure that you do that before this Saturday. That is also the last day to register. So if you're thinking of registering last minute, you can do so before Saturday. That way I can make the schedule and we can kind of see what timeline looks like, right? Same thing with IDs. I think this Saturday they start to go up. So if you haven't purchased one, make sure you do that. You know, the earlier you pay for it, the earlier you get it taken care of. It's easier the morning of to check in and stuff like that, right? So, so I'm gonna put up the 1v1 rules. Yes, I want to share. Thank you. Awesome. Okay, there we go. Again, like we said, Core Sample is actually sponsoring the 1v1 itself. So thanks to them for being added as a sponsor for the 1v1. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do it best 2 out of 3. So similar to the way that we do the format is best 2 out of 3 essentially, right? So we'll have one person play another person, and whoever gets 2 points first wins, kind of situation, right? Each point itself will be 3 minutes. You must hit the buzzer to earn a point. So there's no immediate, as soon as the guy gets shot kind of situation. Like you have to hit the buzzer in order to earn that point, right? Because it is a 1v1, we obviously can't pull anybody. So any penalty will be an automatic swing point. So make sure that you aren't cheating. So there are no tiebreakers in the prelims. We'll only do tiebreakers in the finals. And the way that ties will work in prelims is we'll basically set up the most time left over. Will actually designate what the winner would be. So if we've got 3 minutes on the clock and it takes you, 2 seconds to hit, you kill somebody on break, is 2 seconds, and you sprint down the field, 12 seconds, it's 2 minutes and 48 seconds left, right? So the time that's left, the most time is what you want essentially, right? So that you're not confused on that situation. And then everything else is pretty much the same. You have to be touching the box before the timer goes off. There's no sideline coaching. Rate of fire is 10.5 balls per second, under 300 feet per second. Just kind of standard stuff. Make sure you wear long sleeves, no short sleeves over arm pads and weird stuff like that, right? So just like we do the rest of our rules, is pretty much the same, but this is specific to 1v1. So
George, so what do you think of these rules? Is it any changes you think we should add, or is that works perfect for you guys to comment on?
No, I think it's good. The only thing that really raised a flag, pardon the pun, was the tiebreaker. But I think that's good, especially in the prelims. Like you don't want to go to a one-on-one when you already just had 3 one-on-ones. I mean,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? So it kind of takes, I don't know, just takes the spice out of it, right? Or the sting. So to me, it makes sense. If you didn't win the point fast enough, then I mean that's unfortunate for you. You got to go home, and the next guy moves on. So to me, that makes sense. It's going to keep the games moving, especially if if someone just played 3 points, that 4th point's going to be even longer, right?
Right.
The guys are going to be tired. So to me, it really wouldn't add anything to the event. So I think that's a good rule. It just seems standard. I mean, go hit the buzzer. I mean, those are all pretty standard to me. I don't think anyone has any issues with any of those things. As long as the guys understand that there's no tiebreakers, I think in the prelims, then I think everything should be pretty square as far as everything else is concerned.
For sure. So what do you guys think, like the viewers, like how you guys think of the rules and stuff like that? I personally think in the finals is where it's going to matter. Like I know a lot of people are going to be more cautious because first and second place matters, and I don't think they're gonna throw their bodies away to do something crazy, to throw it away. So we could go to a 4th one-on-one or whatever it is.
So I think as you remove players off the field, the strategy tends to be quicker, right?
Yeah.
So 10-man is really slow, 7-man is slower, 5-man is even faster, right? So especially like with our 3-mans, as soon as you shoot somebody off of one side of the field, those guys have to be pressing, right? So I feel like in a one-on-one, the strategy is essentially like getting that guy's face and make it a 50-50 trade if at all possible, right?
Yeah.
I would hate to, and I do this all the time, but I'd hate to like get shot right off the break, right? And then, oh, well, I lost the 1v1 because I got shot off the break, right? Like you want to be in somebody's face and you want to actually have a battle. And everybody who's played paintball for 6 months or more knows those are 50-50 those are 50-50 chances, right? So I'm excited to see the ones where people are going to lose folks in the middle. Not specifically in the middle, but they'll lose folks on the field and they'll still be looking somewhere and then they get shot, right?
Exactly.
And I think everybody just needs to understand, like, it's only 3 minutes. So when 2 minutes hits, like you either need to go for that buzzer, or you need to try to put that guy in and shoot him. Like you got to figure out something because, again, time is going to be an issue considering, the points that are going and so on and so forth. So.
Yes. So what we're saying is, hey, Joey and T are going to be there, and they're going to make it exciting. Like for those who want to show their family and show all their friends that they're the best, the live stream will be there for you guys to talk trash. Like we said, talking trash is going to make it exciting. You want to do hopper dumps, barrel drags, that's more than welcome. Nothing malicious, guys. Remember, this has to be fun, and we don't want any involving fist fighting. Again, if you guys touch another player, automatic ejection, you'll be ejected from every league. Because if you cause physical contact in any league, is APPA's rule to ban you guys from every league. So make sure no fist fighting, none of that stuff. We want to keep it fun. No malicious insults, but just you can say I'm better than you, whatever it is. If it comes to swearing, no F-bombs, but like I said, try to keep it as clean as possible, but we still want to make it fun. So I know Joey and T, I've been talking to them every week. What do you think, Joey? What's going to make it exciting for you to have the 1v1?
I think the whole thing is going to be just awesome. I mean, I'm just excited to see what the matchups are going to be. What's the first, what are these matchups going to look like? Well, that's the other thing. So how are they going to, is it just going to be like a split 4? Are you going straight into like a quarters? Like how many people is it, number one?
So right now we have, I think, 14 players signed up. So if we have full 14 paid and signed up and playing, we'll have a split, pretty much split deck. We'll split 2 brackets and then they'll play. And then the next guy, the next set plays, and then you just got to do your back-to-back points, pretty much like X-ball, just the 1v1 stuff.
So is it immediate elimination then? So pretty much you're right into the playoffs as soon as this one-on-one starts.
So we're gonna get you're gonna get it to play at least 7 sets, and then the highest score out of the 7 sets will move on.
Got it. Be like a full-fledged prelims where you're gonna play everyone that's in your bracket. Okay, all right.
Exactly.
So that changes things a little bit. I think that's cool. There's a lot of cross team rivalries. There's a lot of location rivalries, field rivalries.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Personal rivalries.
Oh man, it's gonna be nuts.
Beefs from last guy shot 2 extra times when he got bunkered. Oh, you could have shot me in the back. You shot me in the neck. All that kind of stuff.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
That's gonna help. Just fuel everybody. And especially once the day starts going and someone gets some dirt in their face, they're going to come back on the next one for some revenge.
For sure, especially I just
think the whole day is just going to be just getting better and better. The crescendo is going to keep rising, and trust me and T are going to make it just as hype as possible. But it's all about the players, really. I mean, if 2 guys are sitting in the back bunker not making moves and barely shooting at each other, there's not a whole lot to talk about. But if someone wants to make some crazy moves off the break, maybe not take as many shots, maybe move up to some bunkers, try to get close. That's when it is going to get a little more.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
It's gonna be a lot of fun.
So the prelims you'll play your bracket, pretty much everybody in your bracket almost, depending how many players. If there's a lot more, which of course minimize the game. Once you get into quarters and semis, that's a 1 game elimination. So that's when it matters. Like, and when we figure out how many players from prelims on, it's single elimination. So that's when it matters.
Yeah.
He'll do like top 8 and go straight to quarters.
Yeah, I mean, of course, it all depends on like how many people sign up and pay, and we can make the schedule and stuff like that. But yeah, that's essentially what we're gonna do. It's gonna be its own like mini tournament, so to speak. It's still a 1v1, but it's not gonna be like as soon as I lose to this guy, then I'm out kind of situation, right? You still have a chance to come back. So
everyone that's signed up has to be invested. They're basically playing a whole new tournament again.
Oh yeah. And it's going to be like a lot of heat of blood if you played like D5 the day before, you played D4 and your team didn't make it because, something happens. You can bring it back to that person that, beat you or talk trash to you at that game. Like Joe was saying earlier, it's going to be really interesting to watch. Like, I want to see this WrestleMania style of paintballs to happen. I think we can make this super interesting to watch. And with T and Joey, like Joey and you know your paintball and all that stuff, and you break down some stuff. People are gonna go back and watch like, oh, I made that mistake, or I should have shot this way, or how did I lose him? Stuff like that's gonna be really, really fun to watch. Yeah, I'm super excited about it.
Yeah. I mean, they'll probably learn more from just watching themselves than listening. But that's the thing that happens is when you watch afterwards, everything slows down so much. You see so much more. When you're in the moment, everything is moving 1,000 miles an hour, and you have so much in your head. You're thinking so many different things. So, watching afterwards without the commentary, that's just going to help you as a paintball player. It's always good whenever you can get it. Even if you get like raw footage at a tournament, like that helps because you hear what mistakes people are making. It's great on the webcast. You get the whole overview, so you can see what your teammates doing, what the other opponents were doing. When you called S1 and it was actually S50 and you got your back center shot. Now you're responsible for that. So that's just another thing that y'all are doing for the local players that are, providing the webcast and, letting these guys show their skills. And just from some of the teams, like I want to mention like Silent Killers, who've been playing tournaments for about maybe a year or less. It hasn't been that long for them. And just seeing their progression alone, like involving HTPS, and then also for them to be able to go to USXPL, I think they got 3rd place there. So just seeing teams grow from the local scene to the hopefully they'll go play some NXLs as well. And they're probably learning a lot from watching the webcast afterwards. They're probably being able to dissect their games and figure out where their weaknesses are, how they can get better. And, so shout out to those guys, man. They're using that local themselves and become better paintball players.
For sure. So, like I said, I'm super excited about this 1v1 stuff. Of course, we still have to go back to the 5-man and X-Ball rules. If you guys do have any questions about that, it's the basic any NXL or USXPO rules. Buzzers on each side. You gotta hit the buzzer to get your points. But we changed X-Ball where there is no mercy rule other than, I think, was it 6 points?
It's 5.
5 points? Yeah.
Yep.
5 points mercy rule, 10-minute game. So you can score as many points as you need in those 10-minute games. Those who ever played the layout, what you guys think? Is it too fast, too slow? It's a little weird with that open center, but it's a little more cross field, stuff like that. What do you guys think?
It's the same layout for the one-on-one too, right?
Yep, same exact layout.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't played it. I just looked at it, and looked like a fun. It looked like if you're aggressive off the break and you make it through some lanes, it's going to have pay out some dividends down the field. And there's going to be some nice cross shots in there. That's why it looked, just from there. But obviously, once it's on the field and you can actually walk it, it always changes a little bit.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So, like I said, what's going to make you jump out of your seat in these games? Like even the 5-man's X ball, like what's going to be so exciting to watch for you as a commentator?
Honestly, like, point to point, like we can get excited about stuff, but I think the most rewarding commentary stuff is seeing teams grow from event to event. I just love seeing, a team that's not placing as well, not doing as well. And then the next tournament, you can see that they put in that work. You can tell they're practicing every weekend. And to me, that's like the most rewarding thing. Like I just love watching these young guys come up, even if they're older than me, but they're young in the sport. And getting into it and getting into the competitive side of it, and you see their competitive juices flowing. A lot of people, once you get into your 20s and your 30s, other than like professional life, you might not be in that much competitiveness anymore. When when you were a kid, you're into sports. A lot of guys were athletes before, even if it was even as elementary or middle school, whatever. You want to compete against someone. You want to go one-on-one, but it's a team sport still. But it is kind of like, I think, Dave, you had said on the last live stream, it's a game of one-on-ones.
Absolutely.
5 one-on-ones when it's 5-man. So that, having that competitive juice flowing, it's just something that you can't really get in a lot of places. Plus, you hand people guns and flying objects at people. That's even better.
Yeah.
That's better than basketball or any of these other sports where you're just dropping a ball in a hoop. Now I get to shoot a guy in the face.
Right.
No. Oh yeah, the adrenaline pumping is pretty fun. Like Joey saying, you watching yourself play, and then that helps you dissect your games in the future to get better. So you can't really argue. The proof is actually there. So you can't really argue like if your friend tells you, "Hey, you didn't look left when I told you to look left," but you said you did. It's all in video. So it's gonna be exciting to watch.
It's better than coaching sometimes, because even sometimes, like I've coached teams, and sometimes you can't see what's going on. Like there's things that you're not seeing that the team is seeing, or that, vice versa. Maybe you're seeing something that they're not. And, the camera, it's objective. There's no subjectivity there. It's going to tell you what actually happened. The coach has a perspective, all the players have their own, and then the truth is in the camera.
Well, I mean, for me, like, and we've been in the industry for a while, right? But like, I feel like D4, like D5, D4 is the really last time where you can play crazy paintball, right? So like, when you get into the D3, D2 area, pretty much everybody knows each other and they know how to lock things down, and it just comes down to who made the less mistakes, right? But I really enjoy like seeing these new guys come up and stuff like that, like you were saying, Joey, in regards to like, how does your mind think on the field? Are you like ultra aggressive and you go down, I'm trying to get 4 or 5 people and I don't care what my teammates do? Or, are you like, hey, let me get my boy up the field and we're just going to like I'm gonna call him out again, Chris Isaacs. Anyway, but I'm just saying like, it's one of those situations like, you can make a crazy move and win a tournament in D4, D5, right? And that's really exciting to see, from my standpoint, like standing up at the up there where in the commentator's booth, like where you are, Joey, just kind of seeing where those moves come from. It's like, he's never gonna make that move. He's never gonna go from corner to corner. That'll never happen. And you guys have said it, it's like, there's no way he made that. And it's like, and he's clean, and he just shot 4 people, and nobody knew he made the move, right?
Exactly.
So these kinds of things is really exciting for me to see, right? It's like, there's no way that can happen, but those are those moments where you can continue to take with you in your paintball career. You just go, this is the moment I was like, yeah, I'm committed. I want to play paintball kind of situation. So,
Oh yeah. So so the deadline for this weekend at 11:59 Saturday night is the last deadline for the 5-man X ball. And then the last day for 1v1 signups and pay would be June 2nd, which is a Wednesday, right?
Yep.
So that's so make sure you guys, pretty much, pay if you guys are registered, and if those who want to register for the 1v1s or the 5-man, I think there's also also room in the X ball. Make sure you guys register and pay then. We will be having the schedules out right after that closes. I think the schedule for the X ball will close, and then you'll have it up on Tuesday or Monday.
I can have it up probably like Monday. I'll have to see if the 1v1 affects it at all, but yeah, I should have everything up and ready to go.
For sure. And then also the 1v1s, once it closes on Wednesday, we'll have the brackets up and ready to go again following on Friday, I think, right, Dave? So make sure you guys are ready. I'm excited to watch this stuff. Joey, I'm excited to watch you talk about it. Dave, I'm just ready to yell at you and you yell at me. So.
Yeah, it is what it is. I'm excited to see some of these rivalries right in the division. So shout out TKO for winning D4 the first event, and Texas Titans D5. They're coming back as well, and they say they're coming for them belts. They're coming for their series prize. So
so Titans are claiming it, and they're from out of town. So if they take it from Houston, you guys gotta show them up.
Ooh.
I'm saying this ain't a local tournament anymore, boys.
Right. Right.
I don't think it hasn't been a local tournament since like the second event. It's been Louisiana. I think Dallas.
Yeah, right. I think James took second, right?
Yeah.
Second in D4. I gotta go back and look, but I think so.
Yeah. Also, again, like we said, check out Outlaw Anodizing. This is actually one of my guns I had done from them. I just hadn't had time to post it, but this is like a polished job out of my 3.5. Like if you can see the detail, it shines.
You got that GI cut.
Oh yeah, it's a GI cut too. Gotta love support GI. They support us, right?
Yep.
So if you guys want to get your guns done, stuff like that, Joey. So what do you think about the league so far? How much do you enjoy being involved in the league?
It's so good. Like I'm not in anymore. Like my team kind of fizzled out and stuff like that, and just everyone kind of had their own things going on, and with my life and COVID and all the traveling I was doing, I just couldn't really play anymore. So to still be involved somewhat and still have there to be able to watch everyone play and stuff, it's great, man. I'm so pumped and excited every time. I hate waking up.
Yeah.
My days long, but I love being out there all day. Once I'm there, it's just great. Like the time flies by so fast. I love doing it with the team. Me and you get along so great. Like you would think as soon as we leave the booth, it's like we'd separate for a bit, but then we're pretty much hanging out the entire time. Yeah. We're at the event. So it's so much fun, man. I love messing with the refs, messing with the players, talking crap. All that stuff it's just fun, man. I love it. And just being involved in any kind of way with paintball and being able to see a lot of the people I'm familiar with and a lot of old friends and, rekindle and make new friends too. These are a lot of new players I haven't really even met. A lot of these people probably look at me like, who the hell is this dude? I've never seen this dude before. Like, yeah, I haven't played in a couple of years. So that's probably why. But yeah. You would be seeing me every weekend normally.
Yeah.
Man, I'm loving it. I love being involved. You and Dave make it so easy to be involved in. Y'all pretty much, I show up and I leave, and that's pretty much, in between I talk. That's pretty much what happens. I don't help. Honestly, in a lot of other events, like I'd be breaking down tents and I'd be there till like 10 p.m. helping out. Thank God y'all don't tell me to do that. Thank God I can just come and talk a lot of crap and I get to leave like, hey, later.
Yeah.
That's it's awesome, man. I really appreciate what y'all are doing, and as long as you'll have me, I'll keep doing it every time I can.
Awesome.
We appreciate it. Yeah, you killing it. That's why talking is actually more harder work than actually breaking down tents and stuff like that. So we know you guys, get dry throat and coming up with the jokes you guys have. It's tough. I tried it. They tried it. I don't think we can pull off like UNC does. So that's why we'd love having you guys.
Saturday, we're rolling, man. We are. Saturday is like we're so live. By Sunday, like 4, it's like I don't even know if we're talking in complete sentences anymore.
Yeah.
Our brains are just mush, So
Yeah,
it's a lot to digest. Like, it's a lot of paintball. It's a lot of, you have to keep your throat, good,
yeah.
which is difficult in itself because, honestly, we get pretty loud and stuff like that. We're not trying to like just whisper and, do golf commentary or anything like that. We want to make it exciting for the people that watch too,
Oh, you guys definitely did. Like,
them people that watch it back later. You don't want to be sitting there. Like, I've watched webcasts before and god awful boring. Let's just be honest about it. And if you can make it a little more exciting, then that's the best you can do.
Yep.
Yeah, we definitely appreciate that.
Sure.
So the schedule. So let's say you guys should show up to sign up day. What time is the best time to come check in and stuff like that?
Same thing, same bad time, same bad place. Gates open at 6:30. Registration at 6:45. Game start at 8.
So that's Saturday and Sunday, right? For D5 and D4.
Damn.
So what's special about the 1v1s? You guys get to sleep in, or those who just finished playing D4, check-ins at 11. So show up like around 10:30. Come check in, stuff like that. Game should start right after D4. If not, we might give like the rep a lunch break, and we'll start you guys right after.
Yep.
D4 should be fast. If you guys want to come check out some games after, I say those who are playing D5, like I've been hearing a couple of people like, oh, D4 is allowed to play the 1v1s. 1v1s doesn't matter. I think it's 50%. Like if you put in enough time to actually practice, 50% chance you're gonna win. It's 50-50. Even pros say like they hate playing 1v1s. They can play against from a rookie player. Luck is a huge factor. You might shoot somebody. Last year's upset, the winners of the rings was a D5 team that signed up for D4, and they won the rings at the championship. So don't think that you guys can't pull it out. So it's pretty, 1v1s get crazy. So practice 1v1s, and then luck does take a factor, and I think people can still win it. That instead of upset, like if a rookie kid comes in and wins it, I'll die. I just fall off my seat.
So you would die. You would actually die, but no. Something I want people to think about is it Hormesis? They're doing the coin duel thing, right? Like, it's not going to be a situation where a pro is going to be like, I'm going to challenge you for the same coin that I got, kind of thing, right? It's going to be people of lower divisions, right? And something that kind of holds true for every sport is you only get better if you play somebody that's better than you, right?
Yeah.
So the way I see it is, it doesn't matter if you're D4, it doesn't matter if you're D5. Like, I kind of understand if you're like, hey, I just started last week and I just bought my gun from Pro Age. What do I do with it? That's a different story, right? But I don't really imagine you being the one to sign up for a 1v1. These are people who've been playing. These are people who've been at our events. They know how to play. And if you feel like you got it, I say come out and show it. So, it's a 1v1 for a reason, right? It's not a situation where, you're going to talk all this trash and then, oh, hold me back, boy. My boy was holding me back. That's why I didn't do it. It's like, nah, it's you.
You're on yourself like that. No excuses, right?
No excuses, right? So
I tripped over my shoelace.
Exactly. And just to be perfectly honest, I can't remember his name specifically, but he plays on Silent Killers.
Yeah.
And shout out to him. Sorry, I can't remember your name, but I've been D3 for what, a year and a half, Richie, right?
Yeah.
And he just started playing. He's D5, and he's like, "Hey, I want to 1v1 you since ain't nobody playing right now, right?" Like, that's the kind of that's the emotion that we're trying to get in these 1v1s, right? It's like that, man. I want to play you one-on-one. I want to see where I'm at. I want to see what's going on, and then you get that shot in. It's like, oh, he shot me. You know what I'm saying? It's not a situation where, oh, well, on paper, this guy should win. It's, hey, my ball was on my barrel was on you faster than yours was on me kind of situation, right? It's literally a 50-50 shot. So
pressure's on the higher players. Like, if someone enters in and they're a higher division, all the pressure's on them. If they go out against someone that barely knows how to hold a gun and they get shot, I mean, that's egg in their face. It's all on them. If you go out there and you have nothing to lose and you just wheel and deal, you're going to do the best possible. If you're overthinking it, like, I don't want to lose to this guy, I don't want to lose to that guy, blah, 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 you're going to lose. It's
Yeah.
such a confident sport. You have to go in completely confident in everything that you do. You can't sit there and hesitate or question yourself, because then you'll do that in the point.
Yep.
That's plain and simple. If you hesitate before that buzzer sounds, you're going to hesitate during the point. That's 100%. So you have to just stay confident, be confident, and you have nothing to lose. If you're a lower division going against D4 guys, who cares? If they lose, that sucks on them. If you win, that's like double as good. So just go for it.
Absolutely.
So, like we said, if you guys really want to, show down in the 1v1s, June 2nd is the last day to pay and sign up. Make sure you guys do that if you guys want to be part of it. This is a test for future 1v1 stuff that we have planned. So we just want to see how this event goes. We want to see certain things, and then we'll take those things that we learned to improve to the new ones that you guys been begging for. I know you guys been challenging Dave, and so high, like I want to do 1v1s versus Dave just for his belt. This is time you guys get your own belts. Dave, you still have a photo of that belt, the new belt. Show it to him.
I don't know why everybody wants to shoot me. I don't understand.
Because Dave, you have the face that everybody's going to shoot.
Oh God.
Yeah. So if you guys want to, definitely win your own belts, have the bragging rights on live stream. So it should be there forever as long as YouTube's around. You guys will be able to show that you guys won the belt. Here's the proof. Here's the belt. You can walk around. I know Jake Ratfields. He works at Pro Age, and I hear all days. I'm gonna shoot you in the face. I'm just gonna run at people. Like, prove him wrong. Take that belt from him. So that's the belt right there. If you guys ready to win it, 1v1. We should have it Tuesday, right? You want to show the live thing on Tuesday?
They actually shipped it today, so I imagine it should be here sometime next week for sure, or maybe later this week.
Oh yeah, so we'll have the official belt to show you guys. We'll have some photos, and then of course the winner of the event will get theirs. Again, D5 and X-Ball will have their own belts as well, so different styles, stuff like that. But yeah, I'm excited to see who wins this 1v1.
Yep.
I'm really excited. I'm excited to see who wins X-Ball. I'm excited to see who wins 5, man. It's gonna be all out battle for Shower. And then Joey and T, of course, you guys are gonna kill on the mic. Joey just tells you how it is. If the ref does a bad job, if a player does a bad job, if me and Dave are big, talking to each other badly, they're gonna, Joey just tells you the truth, and that's what I love about Joey.
Yep.
Ears for the crowd, just telling them what I see out there.
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly.
So
there's funny stuff that happens in the booth that they have no idea. Like there's all kinds of crazy stuff going on in there sometimes where, y'all are making calls and y'all are arguing against each other, and it's just pure entertainment.
Yeah. Trust me, the banter between you and T is like a breath of fresh air up there, where we're like doing scores or trying to make sure everything's running right, and we're just like watching the game and the commentating going on, and we're like, this is ridiculous. This is so
I swear Travis probably dreams at night and listens to me and T. Like, I swear we're in his head all day, and he does such a good job of like keeping everything in track and knowing the games. And half the time I'm like, what the hell's happening right now?
Right.
Right. He knows everything. This is what's happening to this. He's like the brains behind the operation. So he's listening the whole time, but he's actually paying attention, which is great.
Yeah.
All right. So what do you guys think about all this stuff? Are you excited to watch the live stream? Because we definitely are. I want to see Deadly Defiance, rise on top like they are right now. See if they can take it from Titans, because Titans saying that they're going to take it to San Antonio, or are they from Fit?
Who's that?
Titans. Are they from San Antonio? Or are they from Dallas?
I thought it was
San Antonio. I'm not entirely sure.
They didn't play on X Factor.
Yeah. So Houston teams, if you let San Antonio take it, man, they're going to keep taking it. So they already took the first one. You're gonna let them take the second one, guys?
Man, they were sick last time, dude.
Yeah.
So hopefully they still got those jerseys, or they got some new ones that still got those names on it, because we want to shout them out still.
Right. Oh yeah.
They were a lot of fun, man. They played some fun paintball out there.
For sure. So if you guys want to help T and Joey call out your player's name, I think best to do is send you a roster. How would you want to get them to send it to, like our Facebook page?
So I actually found a thing on APPA where you can print it out for commentators. It was just recently added. So
nice,
guys.
What's up, Joe? What's up, Joe? So Malicious Intent is the reigning champ so far, and they won the last 3-man, and they're talking about taking home the season champ again.
Yep.
So we got a lot of battles up in here. Hey, Joe, I know you guys are playing Bunker Fest. Are you guys gonna enter the next 1v1s? I know you guys got some killers on that team.
Yep. Yeah, that's why I called out Chris Isaacs. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, David, you gonna
he said he was down for the next one. They're just at Bunker Fest, so that's why he didn't sign up for this one. So he claims. I'm just saying.
Hey, if we get enough teams, enough players to do the 1v1s, I'm gonna throw Dave in there. So you guys can take the 1v1 champ from Dave. So the winner, I think, if you guys have the choice, if you guys are the winners of the 1v1, you get to play Dave if you want to.
It's like when you played Mortal Kombat and there was like the last boss, you beat him, but then there's like the extra boss you didn't know about.
The bonus.
Boss. He's the boss. The boss. You had
it's okay. Y'all can just shoot me in the face because I'm gonna be too tired to try to play. I'm just saying.
Oh, Dave.
I'm gonna just say it.
He's gonna have some self-sabotage.
We'll make you guys wear the sumo suits.
Oh, please don't bring those back. No. They're so hot, and I did not know they were hot. They are so hot. I don't know.
Yeah.
So ridiculous.
So anything important you want to say, Dave? That we haven't talked. IDs. IDs are pretty important.
Yeah, so I already mentioned it. So IDs, I believe, go up after Saturday. So if you haven't purchased your IDs, or if you need to put you can always purchase the ID if you haven't put a picture in. Don't think you have to do them in order. You can get the ID and then you can put your picture in and have it uploaded and all the other stuff. Go ahead and upload your pictures now, please. It's such a hassle in the morning.
You don't want to miss your game because you don't have your ID and stuff like that. We will have to start the event because it is getting hotter. I think today we hit the 90s already, 94 when I got out of Pro-ish today. So if you guys don't want to play in the heat, let's get the day rolling. Let's keep you guys hydrated.
I'll say this. Check-in is like ultra smooth. I have my barcode scanner. You guys come in with your ID, go doo-doo, and you just sign on the screen and walk away. You ain't gotta do nothing extra, right? Just put your photo on the ID. Oh, so frustrating. But yeah.
So Joey, what do you think will make X-Ball super exciting for the finals? You think he's gonna come down to 1v1s?
I don't know. It just depends on the matchup a lot of times. You know what I mean? Is it a team that kind of sits back versus a more aggressive team? It's all about styles. Like it's kind of like boxing where styles make fights. That's how a lot of paintball is. Yeah. Sometimes you can have two aggressive teams against each other and it might be like a 50-50. You put that aggressive team against a team that sits back and more often. So it really just depends on how the teams are playing. Man, I hope they just bring it. I like seeing the teams that are kind of like a slow burn, where maybe they start the day a little bit rocky and they're figuring stuff out, and by the end they're all turning and burning, and by the finals they're a well-oiled machine and no one can stop them. You never want to be too smooth at the beginning of a tournament. Those problems come up at the wrong time. If those problems come up in the prelims, hey, all good as long as you can win a few of those games. But if you have problems in X-Ball in the in the playoffs, I mean, that's it.
Yeah.
So there's a comment in the chat, Joey. Will you and T play 1v1?
Oh my god.
Oh
my god. I believe me and T have played 1-on-1. I believe 3 or 4 times we've 1-on-1 at zone. Yeah, I mean, we probably could just to like spice it up and make it pretty funny. Would he smoke me? Yeah, I barely play paintball anymore. So yeah, he'd probably smoke me. But if that gives it to the fans and the fans want to see me get smoked in the face, hey, I don't care.
Right, let's put them in the sumo suits. Let's see how much more.
Why do you want to put everybody in this sumo suit? You know what? I'm gonna just cut a hole in them. Can't be used no more. I'm saving you right now, Joey, just so you know.
The problem is I'm already basically wearing a suit.
No.
I don't need another one on top of that. So think we'll be
Oh,
sweating enough out there, Richie. You don't need to add to the pain and suffering.
All right. It's just the fans want it, so Dave. The people have been asking, is Dave going to wear the sumo suit?
Dave,
Tell
you got to
them
get the fans what they want.
Tell them no, like you should tell them no about a lot of stuff. Giving away cars like Oprah over here. Like, God dang.
Yeah. But do you guys have any questions? Again, let me show you the sick work that
Closer.
outline.
Yeah.
So see that shine? That's a sick polish they did. And this gun was originally like I think it was like a baby blue, and then some black parts and stuff like that. So what they transformed this into, it's some sick stuff.
That's nasty.
So if you guys want to, do your own guns, stuff like that, just in case, if you guys know him, he does. He did 2 of his guns there at the Twisters. Those came out really sick. I think it was a pink and silver polish. It's his new GO4 he did.
Yep.
Yeah, I think.
So the crowd wants a tag team, Team Joey versus Richie and Dave, huh?
Oh, yeah, that'd be interesting. Two people that barely play, match up with people that play all the time. So it's at least a little even. Me and Richie drag it all down like an anchor,
Oh, ridiculous. Oh man.
So who's TW? You want a belt? You got to come play and get the belt. There's going to be more future events to win belts and stuff like that. We have all the things planned as well. Future stuff, new location for just for 1v1. So 1v1s will be its own tournament. Prices will be a little more expensive, but it's just because we have to rent the venue and what we're going to offer. But you guys will get to see some cool stuff planned up for you guys if you guys enjoy the 1v1s. Other than that, this is awesome. Thank you, Joey, for coming out and talking with us. I'm excited to see, and is it next week for sure? Next week. I'm ready to see the battles. I'm ready to see all that cool stuff. HCPS, it will be growing next season. We're going to try to get as many vendors out there to make it more like almost like a big event. And we're going to make the scenery a lot nicer. Me and Dave have a lot of stuff in the works for you guys. And what me
need more money.
What me, Joey, and T been talking about for future stuff for the YouTube, where we're going to get better at making content and stuff like that for you guys. And then look up for that. We will be going to Twitch. It's still free if you watch it on Twitch. They might be commercials or something like that, but that helps with the overhead for the live stream, because what we're offering next season is going to be even crazier. If you guys become subscribers on Twitch, you guys will automatically get a monthly drawing to win either cool paintball stuff, even paintball guns if you get enough people to subscribe, and some other cool swag. So if you support us, we'll support you guys. And then future stuff coming, guys. Big stuff for next year as well. And then any questions, always hit us up on Facebook, Instagram, text Dave. What's that number, Dave?
832-409-7926. I got it memorized now.
I hope you have a
Text
separate.
Dave, don't call.
Don't call. I won't answer.
So if you guys have any questions about the event, any questions about IDs, any questions about future events, we might tell you guys about that stuff. Just don't let me get to it, because then I can't keep a secret. So. But yeah, future stuff coming, guys. Any questions, hit us up again. Please share this video. And one last thing. I know you guys didn't stick around. We are giving away a customized anodized gun made by, Outlaw Anodizing for 500 subscribers. And then we'll make a separate video for that and how you can win and all that stuff. So you have a chance to win a custom anodized 170R. We'll again hit 500 subscribers, and then we'll let you guys know how you guys can win that and all that cool stuff and future stuff that we have planned for you guys. Joey, again, thank you. Have anything to say?
Just keep doing what you're doing. Players, if you haven't signed up for the one-on-one and you're interested, go sign up. Get everything in, and just take care of all your stuff and stay hydrated. Be ready to play the weekend. It's going to be hot, so just prepare your bodies. Don't go out Friday night and go party hard, drinking and doing all that stuff, because you're going to be suffering all weekend from it. So just take it serious and come out to the tournament, have a lot of fun, and that's the best way to do it. So hopefully you see y'all out there. If you see me and T, say hi, say what's up, introduce yourself, whatever, and hopefully we can give you all some shine. Appreciate it.
Yep. And any last thing, Dave?
Nope. That's pretty much it. We went over the rules, the 3-man. I will say I'm working on getting all of the websites set up, right? Because I know what htxpaintball.com is getting moved over right now, so it is in construction, quote unquote. HoustonPaintballSeries.com is still up, and we're working on getting Houston, Texas Paintball Series, whoop whoop, hashtag, set up as well. So look out for that. We're gonna put as much information as we can. We're probably gonna add T and Joey on there with some bios and see their pretty faces on the website and go from there.
Yeah. So, our future plan, like I said, we're going to grow our media channels. We're going to grow, of course, the event itself, and then grow the 1v1s as its own league. What we have planned for it, it's going to be pretty crazy. Those who plan to play, expect some cool stuff. Like the way everything's set up, you guys are going to win some cool stuff or become certain things. Other than that, thank you guys for joining us. Thank you again, Joey. You guys, you and T are going to kill it on the mic. Whatever you guys need. If you guys want shout outs, I guess message them in the chat during the event. Say, hey, my team's playing. Give us a shout out, whatever, whenever, and such on, so on and so forth.
Yeah.
Other than that,
we don't want to see any fake stories in there. We get a lot of those. This guy used to be pro. Oh, really? Was he?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh yeah. None of that fake stuff, guys. Well, there's some teams that actually would talk trash about that. So they think, oh, he was an ex-pro, because NPPL doesn't have the APPL rule thing. So it could.
It's true.
But
back in the day, there were 2 divisions. You remember that, Richie?
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I'm that old, but all right, guys. All right, guys. Oh, that appreciate it. Make sure you share. If you guys want to have that chance to win that 170R custom anodized by Outlaw Anodizing. Also, we'll let you guys pick what color it will be. So we'll do like a vote or something like that, because we haven't sent it in for Ano yet. We'll do a separate video how to win, how to enter, stuff like that. We'll actually do like an actual video, so it won't be a live video. And other than that, thank you guys. I know I said thank you a million times, but without you guys,
million times.
Show them the sponsor page one more time. We'd like to thank all our sponsors. Make sure you guys support them like they support us. The more you support them, the more they can support you guys.
I've literally closed down everything. Thanks, though. Awesome. Pro Edge Paintball, Outlaw, Audio Visual, now Outlaw. On Pixel Audio Visual, Outlaw Anodizing, Undisputed Belts, GI Sports, Empire, Gangster. We've got Core Sample that just joined, Weapons, Texas Legends Paintball, Paintball Zone South. Also, shout out to North, and TXR Paintball, and Splat Houston Paintball, the indoor. He'll be opening soon. Look him up on Instagram, and he has a website up as well.
Yeah. So thank you guys.
From the dome, let's go.
That was pretty good.
All right. Thank you, Joey. Thank you, Dave. Have a good night.